All right. Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right. Double honors to our apostles, a great millstone, that were well, and peace and salutations to the elect. Okay, who Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai has bestowed mercy upon in these last days by giving them this breath of life, this truth, this understanding. Okay, which is a form of the kingdom of heaven dwelling within you, man. Okay, and a lot of that understanding is based off of prophecy. Okay, hope that's going to come for the elect of you so-called blacks, Hispanic, and Native American Indians who are the Israelites. Okay, there is a hope written for us. Okay, all right. As you can see, our people do need hope, man. You know, our people do need a resting place, and you know, few have found it, known as the elect. Okay, which we hope to be those men. Okay, all right. The scripture says that we have a sure word of prophecy. So you know, the elect have been blessed with the gift of faith to understand at this present time, okay, that we're living in, okay, in this eon, this age, okay, under the Edomites, okay, also known in the scriptures as this beast system, okay, America being part of that, which is where the majority of the captive of Judah and Ephraim, Northern Kingdom and Southern Kingdom dwells. Okay, you know, the elect of them have a hope because they understand that this current setup is another captivity, and we're at the time where the Lord is getting ready to turn our captivity. Okay, so we're living in some beautiful times. So pretty much, I'm going to entitle this lesson, okay, this isn't our world, we seek the world to come. Okay, this is not our world, we seek the world to come. Now, I had another lesson brewed up, but I think that what I want to do is I'm going to entwine them. And I came up with this title last night called "He Loved Us, So He Unplugged Us," and it pretty much goes hand in hand with this lesson that I have brewed up, going into how this isn't our world, we seek one to come. Okay, and you know, by this, you know, to you elect out there, to you fellow laborers, okay, who Yahweh Bashim Yahshai has bestowed mercy upon and have woke up out of those graves. Okay, that dead state. Okay, and when I say dead state, meaning that dry bone state. Okay, black culture, Hispanic culture, Native American Indian culture, and you have turned back to who you are according to the scriptures, the Israelites. Okay, all right. We seek the new heaven and new earth to come. Okay, so as we seek that, we have to unplug from this current place, which is obviously the elect have done. Okay, and within that, it's like Apostle Gabar always quotes it. It's loneliness. Okay, but we're not left comfortless. Okay. Yahweh Shai said that he's going to send us the Comforter, which is the Holy Scriptures. Okay. And that's what we rest upon. You know, that's where our comfort comes. That's our antidote. Okay. That's our light through this path of unplugging from this world. Okay. And that light is prophecy, the hope. Once again, I can't stress it enough. Hope. We do have hope. Sometimes it can feel in this truth like, damn, you know, as you unplug, it can be lonely. It can be, you know, hey, it can be peaceful, you know, but we don't sit in that mindset as if we through. No, we meditate on prophecies. We meditate on the new world to come. And, Yahweh Bashim Yashai, he's been showing us, hey, you brothers out there, the elect are the only ones saying 2025 is going to be live. What do we mean by that? Because we see these prophecies coming to pass. We're not out here making a New Year's resolution as far as, oh, I'm going to make sure I get over 1 million push-ups a year, or I'm gonna give 2025 is going to be a year of me getting rich. 2025 is going to be my year. We ain't talking like that. Okay, when we say 2025 is going to be live, and Esau getting ready to turn it up, man. Okay, as the scripture says. Okay, and we see prophecy being laid out, especially when it comes to the MOTB, which is the mark of the beast system, being ready to be rolled out, which is one of the prophecies that must come to pass before the second death kicks off, which is the World War III, which is synonymous with the second death, the destruction. Okay, you go to the book of 2 Peter 3. It speaks about these days are reserved unto fire. Okay, and we see that taking place through these different wars, mainly over there in the Middle East. The main players, Israel, Iran. Okay, Russia's going to take part in that. Okay, and we see that growing up. Okay, we see the Lord gathering the armies. We see him. We see them lifting up their pruning hooks and spears, which is a form of their weapons. Okay, we see WW3 coming quickly, as the scripture says. Okay, and in the midst of that, the Lord has left in the midst and afflicted and poor people, and they're calling on and they're trusting in the name of the Lord, because that's ultimately going to be what's going to deliver you out of the said perils. So, and see, things like that bring comfort to this walk of ours. Okay, this lonely path to salvation. We are full of comfort. Okay, which is the scriptures, the prophecy, the understanding. Okay, and that's what we look for. Okay, and then let me get a couple of scriptures real quick, because that's ultimately going to be the rest is allowed. Okay, let me get this real quick. And I'm kind of a little late getting my lessons done this week, man. I've definitely been catching up on videos. Tuning into brothers' videos. Of course, the apostles. Bishops, a lot of other brothers. So I try to balance everything out. You know what I mean? But I definitely said today we got to get these videos put up. Through the Spirit. So this is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. And this is, we always go through this precept, because this is pretty much considering the times that we're coming into, and what it's going to take to be delivered from it, man. Okay, and what's to come. All right, it says 2 Ezra 8 verse 50, it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. Right. And see, once again, wickedness, that we've turned from, that we've unplugged from, this world, which is engulfed in wickedness and pride and fucking rebellion. Okay, we've unplugged from that, which is going to lead to our safety during the time of these miseries that's going to come upon the earth. Okay, and they're coming. They are coming. Okay, we can clearly see it's so many things that are going to activate Jacob's trouble. 2 Ezra 15. Everything is pretty much on edge, and the world is full of perplexity, but the elect are not, and we can feel it. Okay. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them. Who's to them? Those who didn't take heed to Yahweh Bashim Yashai, those who chose to make Egypt their rest, those who chose to not unplug from the world, those who chose to not seek out the new heaven and new earth that is created for the elect, which is our rest. Those who forsook that and wanted to dwell among the present, which is rebellion, guess what? Miseries are coming to you. And those are going to be in the form of Jacob's trouble. Okay? All right? And it said many great miseries. So it's not one thing. It ain't two things. It's many. Okay? All right? Lawlessness, martial law, concentration camps, famines, men having an evil eye towards their brother because of a lack of bread, because of the chaos, more pandemics, more lockdowns. You already see we have another boogeyman on the block. You know, we're going to see how it plays out. But, I mean, shit, brothers. I mean, when Yahweh Shai said that, he spoke about the different pestilences, man. We've been seeing that since the 2019 thing, man. Okay, so the end is definitely speaking. Habakkuk, the second chapter. And even though it tarries, we got to wait for it. But we definitely, Yahweh Bashim Yahshai has been throwing out, he's been activating these prophecies to where, and I'm going to say this, I've been telling myself, no matter how rough things get, brothers, how frustrating, how anguishing it can get, as long as we got this truth, we straight, bro. We good. As long as we continue to show our love to Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, okay, and not separate from Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, we're good in any situation. And that's one of the things that I've been meditating on, heavily this year. There's nothing that we can go through where there ain't a precept for to have us endure it, man. And there's nothing that should get in the way of us enduring for the kingdom. Nothing should separate us from the love of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? Because good things are coming to those who wait. And I'm not saying in no worldly sense. I'm saying in a spiritual sense. Okay? They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Okay? It says, but understand, verse 51, the second verse 8, it says, but understand for thyself and seek out the glory for such that be like thee. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the elect. It's all about edifying the elect. It's all about exhortating the elect. We don't give a fuck what's going on with Diddy. We don't care what's going on with Jay-Z. We don't care about the niggas of the world. They're done. They're through. Okay? We're only worried about exhorting and being amongst the brothers, okay, the elect that are like-minded in this thing. Okay? Those are your brothers. That's your family now. Okay? Right, it says, for unto you paradise is open, the tree life is planted, the time to come is prepared, which is what? The kingdom. All right? All right, the rest. Okay, the laughter. Okay, the rulership. Okay, the perfection. Okay, where things make sense, where things are going to be put in their proper perspective through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, the law being established on the earth, seeing the fruits of a righteous society. We're already in the midst of seeing what happens when the wicked rule. Well, we're going to see the fruits of a righteous society, and part of that society is having these heathen under our foot, mainly Esau, Edom. Okay. Remember, the scripture tells you in Isaiah 14 that when he goes down, the earth is going to be at rest. All right? The earth isn't at rest because why? The wicked is ruling. Okay? It says, plenty is made ready, a city is built, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom, and that's what we're fighting for. Never take your eye off of that. Never understand. Never take your eye off of that. Never lose focus of that. And we desperately need that, man. I mean, shit, we through here without this truth, man. Okay, rest is not allowed here. The settled upon your leaves is not allowed here. Now, the Lord, he'll give you your certain little peace moments, but man, shit, we at war, man. Okay, but rest is coming. Rest is going to be allowed. until then we continue to labor to enter into that rest, like the scripture tells us. Okay. It says the root of evil is sealed up from you, weakness, and the moth is hid from you, and corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows are past, and the end is showed the treasure of immortality. So this is what we're looking for. Okay, that new heaven and new earth, man, the immortality. And as we've been in this walk, as we've been blessed with this grace period, I want to say this to myself first. We need to be preparing our minds for, the things that's the bitterness that's coming down the pipe. But once again, we've been given oil. We've been given the comfort to maneuver us through whatever the fuck we have in front of us, man. And in order for us to what the scriptures say, we have to finish going through the straight and narrow in order to receive that, man, to receive that rest, to receive that new heaven and new earth, man. And in this grace period, that's what we are supposed to be building our minds up for. And learning how to lean on Yahweh Bashim Yashai unto death. Okay, and once we get victory over that, brothers, we know we won. And that's where our mindset should be at every day. I say this to myself in my walk, in my battles, in my fight, constantly and Thawadi Habashim Yashai for constantly reminding us what time we're living in. The flesh ain't shit. God damn it. I'm saying? The flesh, it always finds itself trying to save itself, but no, we're no longer living in the mindset of letting the flesh rule, because the flesh is not, fixated on the kingdom like it should be. The spirit is, that's that treasure that we've been given in these vessels to no longer live after the flesh and the comforts that come with it, man. I mean, of course, we got our little leisure time, but the spirit is running shit now, not our flesh, and part of that is getting our minds ready for what's coming down the pipe, man. MOTB, even if it's unto death, by not taking it, man, an average man won't think like that. What the scriptures say, the natural man doesn't receive things of the spirit because they're spiritually discerned. Jake doesn't know what the hell's going on, what's coming down the pipe, and they're gonna, the apostles have said it too. When they make this MOTB mandatory, it's going to be similar to the C109 thing. And brothers, the Lord allowed us to sit back and watch the motherfuckers who didn't have faith, man. Even the people calling themselves Israelites, we got to see how the faithless maneuvered. We've seen the people who didn't have the oil. We've seen the people who didn't trust in the Lord. Oh, I had to get it. You ain't had to do shit. Ain't nobody put a gun to your head to make you get that shit. Just like Esau ain't gonna put a gun to your head to make you take the MOTB. It's gonna be by choice. Okay, and we're gonna run through that scenario again. But see, this time you are going to be cut off from society, save you have the mark. And that's what's going to cause both small or great, rich, poor, free, and bond to receive it. Is you're not going to be able to buy or sell, which is buying and selling is what pretty much runs the world. Buying and selling. That's what runs the world. And you're not going to be able to do nothing without the MOTB. So what are we going to have? We're going to have the spirit. We're going to have the understanding. We're going to have the spirit. We're going to have a sure word of prophecy. And we're going to know for damn sure that when they make that MOTB mandatory, that things are going to start moving quick. 2/3, they're gonna have that mindset. They're not gonna know that once the what's coming after the MOTB, which is destruction. They don't even know the scriptures. They don't even know the blueprint. Okay, so they're gonna be through. And now we're starting to see why Yahweh Shai said, you know, for you brothers out there that's going through this walk, you know, I know that works in tribulation, but they are rich. Why are we rich? Because we have the faith, we have the truth, we have the understanding, we have the blueprint. Okay, that's what makes us rich. We have the hope, we have the understanding. Okay. Okay. I love quoting the scripture, man, where it says, let not the mighty man glory in his might, nor the rich man in his riches. Yeah, you know, you got Floyd Mayweather, got all that goddamn money, all them purses, all them watches that cost as much as a house, all them Bugattis, everything of the world, jets, yachts. Yeah, you got all that, but one thing you lack is the spirit. And you know, and that's why the Lord said, let him glorify that he understandeth and knoweth me. Because that's where the riches are, man. Not where your money's at, your yachts, your houses. Yeah, you might have shit of this fucking world, but the scripture said that the fashion of this world is fading away. So y'all gonna be through. Because, nigga, just because you got money don't mean that you ain't subject to prophecy. And according to prophecy, Esau's gonna cause y'all to receive a mark in order to keep that money, in order to keep TMT. Okay? So, yeah, you know, y'all gonna, you know, are gonna take the RFID chip. Because you're not gonna have faith. You're not gonna have any understanding, you're not gonna have that name. So this is what's right around the corner, man. You know what I mean? In 2025, it's gonna be live. 2 days. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. We got 20 days until Trump get up in there. We're gonna see what the spirit brings, but we know that the stage is set, and it's another day closer to the kingdom, man. So, you know, I'm gonna close it out there. I just wanted to get a little video in, man. You know, I pray and hope it was edifying. And you know, brothers, we just gotta hold on through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua. We ain't tripping. You know, we ain't crazy. We know we are fools for Yahweh Shai say to this world, but we're alive and we've remained. And you know, Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua Ratazah. We're gonna rise to meet the Lord in the air, man. So I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Kakadash. All right, double honors to our apostles, the great millstone, never well, and peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua Barakatham, shalom.